Gamer, and this is the Doom Open Beta on Xbox One. Available for a weekend only in the middle of April. We're going to have a look through some of the options, customizations that are available. We're going to have a look at the two maps available in Warpath, and we're going to look at the weapons that were available. So you have three different loadouts for this first-person shooter: the assault, the sniper, and the ambusher. Assault gives you the rocket launcher and machine gun. Sniper gives you a sniper rifle. Ambusher gives you the machine gun. Assault gives you the plasma rifle. You also get two little items, which could either be frag grenade or could be a personal teleporter. Custom loadouts unlock once you advance through the game, so you can top between you. More weapons will be unlocked as well. The hack modules I'm looking at here are buffs, essentially, that you can select how to apply to your player. And here's your player. This is the original one that starting with, and I'm pressing the fast forward as there are a lot of customization options. And bear in mind, this is before I've unlocked anything, so you're going to see me having to go through all this, trying out various different colour schemes. You get patterns, which you can add to it. You also get the option of whether things can be spotless or filthy with dirt, and that makes a real difference to your character. And this is what I ended up with. Say hello. You can see there's various different highlights in different colours. And of course, speeding through it quickly, but we can do exactly the same to all our weapons. I chose a fairly unified colour scheme. The super shotgun sadly does not take the colours as well. And of course, what would any first person shooter be without some taunts, yeah, that you can throw to people. Oh yeah, oh yeah, hi, mum, here, hi. So, from what I saw, most of these were being used at the end for the top 3 end game scene, but you know, I'll show you use it in the game if you wanted. In your profile, you've got your statistics, medals, of which we're not going to go through all of them, but we are flick quick through all the screens. There are a lot. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm falling asleep on myself. And commendations as well. And our options. Do you want people to bleed numbers or not? Options in your controller layout. Inverting look, vibration, aim assist, sensitivity, horizontal and vertical. So in the controller layout, you've got classic, you've got knuckles, you've got mirrored, you've got strafe, and you can see and you've got tactical. So a few things turn around depending where things are. Depending whether you want to go back to a slightly more classic Doom thing, or do you want to go sort of with the default, or do you want to go more classic or knuckles and tie it into more Destiny or other regular first-person shooters, by which I mean ones available at the minute. I think I picked classic in the end to be nearest to it, and it's not often you see a controller that as was not applicable. Some of these buttons do not do anything in this. Audio volume's going down, so atmospheric this music is, we're going to be dropping it down below my voice. And I tend to knock music down in these games anyway, because it's nice to be able to hear people's footsteps coming around the corner. It gives you a bit of a warning. And you've got gamma, motion blur, chromatic aberration, and field of view. Field of view is your width you can see here. From my Unreal Tournament 2K4 days, way back when, I remember I liked quite a large field of view. Now I settle here for something around 96. I think it'd be nice to be able to see what your field of view is when you're changing that. I think I actually ended up on Unreal Tournament pushing to sort of 105, so 105 degrees of thing, and it starts to fisheye quite a bit. I pulled it back a little for this because, you know, meant to be showing this off. I didn't want to make it too much like a fish going through it. I'm not particularly keen on and not particularly good at team deathmatches. To be honest, deathmatch has not ever been my thing, so I picked Warpath. In this one, there is a coloured area that you have to take control of, like a moving hardpoint. I've actually, that bit of video where I was studying in the multiplayer lobby, that was sped up 8 times. Something about this beta, there was quite a bit of time waiting for it to connect, which was a little disappointing, to be honest. So, but then again, you know, better to do it in a beta and find these things than to do it the rest of the time. So for some reason I've dropped in on a game already on the go, which, you know, that happens, that's fine. So you can pick which assault I picked assault. You can pick which class you are, and every time you die you can change it. So first time playing, first thing I pick up, I become a Revenant. So this is one of the demon characters from the single player campaign in this. You have a jetpack, and you have twin rocket launchers. So this is a nice little introduction to the game, to be honest. This is a good way to come into it. Now I'm not paying attention to kind of what health I have. There was a number at the bottom which is how long you have as an option. I believe it's like 90 seconds available. The Revenant's health is now on the bar at the top. You can see the Revenant go through. You stand still in this game, pretty much someone's going to come along and hit you with a shotgun. My aim is not very good. I came around sort of 20 to 30% accuracy in this game. So I end up using splash damage weapons, which obviously don't kill people as quickly. What I'm really need to be a lot more accurate, so you can pull out the sniper rifles, or being able to get up closer. And the super shotgun kills me a lot. You'll see this as we go through this. There'll be a lot of kills. But anyway, so that was the capture point, which is slowly moving along, which makes quite a nice little dynamic. Because you might be able to find someone for you and your team to defend one area, but you're never going to manage to do the whole way through. So these little chips here, the green ones, they do armor. Armor adds to your health. Kind of a nice little way of doubling it up past it. Health obviously in the bottom corner. Bottom right corner is your weapon. One thing I should note on weapons, and people who played the game probably have noticed this, I totally forget to use my alt fire. For most people, alt fire is, most of the guns, alt fire is just a basic zoom, or a nice zoom. Things like the rocket launcher is a little bit different. Rocket launcher, for example, should you have fired the rocket, you can detonate it at any time with your alt button. In my case, this is left trigger. But yeah, so any time you see a rocket flying past someone in a narrow corridor, and I don't hit the left trigger, you are allowed to shake your head, give me a look, and go, what on earth are you doing? It just, for some reason, it just did not click in when I was looking at the controls to see that. I think that was more me not paying attention than it being anything particularly to do with the game itself in this case. And I'm not sure what to think of the game. I actually, in a way, I don't think it was fast enough for what I was expecting. But I think the issue was because you got the Doom name to it. Now don't get me wrong, you're watching this, and this goes fast, this game. But I think I was hoping it would be something more that I remember Unreal Tournament 2004, Unreal Tournament 2003, that kind of ilk of epic games they brought out around the turn of the century. And those I remember being very fast-paced games. But they had the advantage of you could do a kind of a dodge, which isn't an option in this game. So to me it was just that little bit more, clunky is not the word, but not as agile, I guess. And maybe not on about fast, maybe I'm on about agility. It just, I think on this game I really wanted to be able to do like a dodge. or dodge side jumps. The fact it wasn't there, I found it really tricky to deal with. I mean, partly I'm limiting myself because I'm not, I'm not jumping, and you got the option on for us, so you can do a kind of double jump, and you'll notice there will be a couple of points where you can double jump and then you can mantle, same way you can on Halo 5, that kind of idea. But I didn't realise how much I relied on sidestep dodging. I think it might be why I struggle, possibly, on console. Yeah, things like being able to change your field of view. That thing was a godsend in the tournament. Your peripheral vision was, well, you didn't have that kind of narrow blinking tunnel view that you get in places where your field of view is stuck to the 70, 80, 90 degrees. And actually having those few extra degrees each side really helps see, particularly in these sort of close, tight arenas, where it's very easy for someone to step around a corner and you just not notice them. I mean, the arenas themselves are put together very well. So this is Infernal, we are playing on at the minute, and we'll shortly be losing on. With only 10 points remaining for the score limit. So this is obviously more towards one of our hell worlds. Hi there. Gotcha.
Crushing defeat.
And unsurprisingly, we lose that one. You saw that one coming. But yeah, so it does say the mouse and keyboard controls of FPS still to me seems to be the best way to play these things. And for all the console auto assists that you chuck on, there is that little bit missing. I skipped past these later. I've left this particular black screen in. So again, this was in the beta, and each time you finished the game, you had that length of wait. And it's saying, why, if you've got your top 3 characters doing random dance moves, why on earth would you then cut to a black screen? It just... So anyway, yes, you get to the end, you get the medals. All Call of Duty players will recognise these sorts of things. You get medals for your kills and your assists and surviving and being a demon, getting kills, capturing points. You get these little bits, and each one of these little extra targets you're aiming for. Again, Call of Duty, you'll recognise this. Yeah, and you'll see my kills useless. And that particular one, they're bumped up because I was the demon at the beginning. You'll see the score charts of a few other games I played while in the beta. My lack of being able to aim, my lack of being able to sidestep is really going to hit me. But also, I go for the objective. I'm not someone who's in this for the deathmatch, for the killing people. I'm in there to win the game, and in my mind this is an objective one, so I go for the objective. I'm aware that obviously killing people means they can't get the objective and keeps you alive longer to get the team to that point. And I've always kind of in this game presumed that anywhere else is in there to kill people, and what we need is someone to go in and actually capture the point. Which may be the wrong way to look at it, but it's done me well in most of the FPSs I've ever spent any time in. So it worked well in the Unreal tournaments. Not Unreal Tournament 3, we won't go to there, but the other Unreal tournaments. It's done alright for the bits of Call of Duty, mostly Black Ops, that I've played. And in terms of team scores in the beta for Doom, it served me reasonably well. I'm sure my teammates weren't impressed every time they saw the score chart, and I'm down in single figure kills, multi-digit deaths. So my kill to death ratio is always fairly appalling on these things. But if I can come to the winning team more often than not, yeah, what you gonna do? So yeah, and played this for a couple of hours. The graphics are graphics are colourful, which is nice. It is. I mean, you expect of hell to be this horrible, ghastly thing, and actually, you know, you saw the customization options. There were some bright options under the customization. I will speed up those between match bits going on. I'll do edited highlights after this one. So this is the second map available for the Warpath. This is Heatwave. I think there were a couple more maps available on the Team Deathmatch, but to be honest, I just stuck with Warpath for this. So this time round, we're in one of the UAC facilities, Iron Foundry of sorts. You can see here's my team spawning in. We've got 6 of us. We're picking our starting loadouts. There is other demons available in the full game. Revenant was the only one available for the beta. Yeah, I mean you can see your weapons are colourful. Your armor customizations obviously don't mean anything in the game itself. You have red and blue, which makes it very quick and easy to tell who's on your team. And then your colour customizations kick in. Sort of in the lobby areas is when you can see them. I presume if you're on the single player, it would show up there as well. But on the multiplayer, they've very sensibly gone, you're on this colour team, this is what colour you're on. I'm not certain if the in-game character models pick up the armour changes. So whether you're a Wildcat or a Jaguar or whatever you're calling them. Maybe you can see us running around. I've never really looked actually. And it's nice that there is these colour differences. I'm sure other maps will have more colours to them. That makes a good change. But you know, I mean, there's the theme to it. This is Doom. We're talking hell on Earth, or hell on Mars to start with these things. You know, it's not going to be pretty graphics, but at least they're not brown, so that's good. The sound is very good on this one. Very easy to tell what's going on, and different sounds of different actions and different weapons. Played it on headphones, and the spacings of the sound were very good. Quite easy to quickly identify where people were. Also, when they're trying to shoot me, helps to identify where they are as well. Splash damage, I'm my own biggest enemy in this thing, I really am. But I just... Oops. Yeah.
Secured zone.
I don't know whether you could rebound off that wall, or whether you need like the speed up haste. That's a good point. I haven't mentioned there are power-ups available in the level. Being quad damage is obviously available. There's haste. A couple of others.
Zone lost.
So those are temporary buffs you can give yourself to go through. The demon rune follows the path on Warpath, at least. The demon rune follows the control point on the other side of the map. So if you're on the wrong side of the map to go for the control point, the demon rune is spawning here. You might be able to pick up the Revenant or whatever your demon of choice is, and you suddenly find yourself catching up. I found for the most part when I'm hunting for control point, because you can see its path, it normally made sense to go the opposite way around the path and then cut through, so you can try and jump on into it. I mean, yeah, you can see my performance on this. I'm maybe not the best person to give advice on this game, but you know, on the other hand, maybe what I've inadvertently done is a how not to play Doom. So, you know, you can be watching this going, you are doing all these silly things, reprobate, why did you do this, why have you not got this loadout, blah 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 blah, and you can go ahead and do much better when you play, I'm sure. I have to say I'm doubtful I will be picking this game up. it certainly did not grab me on this. Not to say it's a bad game. It just didn't grab me. You know, Unreal Tournament 2K4 did grab me when I played that. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 did grab me. The Division has grabbed me. This game, excuse me, not so much.
Secured zone.
It flows pretty well, and as you can tell, they put an awful lot of thought in putting this together. And there are those nice touches like being able to spawn into a demon, or the points where you'll go a slightly different way, not the normal route, and you suddenly find you'll find the quad damage, or you'll find moves around. And it's always nice to be able to kill off the demon. That was a glory kill you just saw there. So having just killed off the enemy Revenant, before I could even turn around to find the rune to grab it, I was killed. If you basically get low in health and an enemy comes along, yeah, that happens a lot. If you get low in health, or you see your enemies low in health, they will start to flash. We got rather slaughtered on that mission. You will start to flash, and if they melee in your range, they will get for glory kills. And these are various different animations, fairly brutal kills to be honest. So they will rip your arm off, they will smack you heavily into the ground, and break your neck. Various animations I saw or witnessed being done to my character. And you go through and you got the normal XP model. Here you go. So we've unlocked custom loadouts, which you can get to from the lobby, so you can swap out all your available guns, and available items to pick which ones you're going to go with. You can swap around the order of your hack modules as to which one's kicking first, although you saw you could, as with your loadouts, you can swap between them anytime you like. Medals will apply to what you've got there. These little challenges that boost through, you'll see they change depending on what you actually managed to do in the game. And yeah, I mean you can see on that one, didn't do hugely well. To be fair, did we there? I got a capture, got a few points, but that's not the game. So most of the game, I'm going to odd highlights here. Just occasionally managing to kill people off, but more often than not, someone would sneak up behind me with a super shotgun and blast me. It's helpful to have 2 or 3 people around you. You can see here, if you're working well with people, you can work very well with people very quickly, get it through.
Allied demon
The Revenants and the demons are pretty much magnets for everyone to jump in. As soon as you jump in, you are just going to be chasing you straight down.
Score limit convincing victory.
But yeah, no, I got victories through there as we played on through. And it's nice to see that you can have a good player from a different team. Some of those taunts are crazy. It's the best 3 players of the match, not the best 3 players in the winning team. There you go, you've unlocked the lightning gun there, which is something of a close range weapon for the most part. We're basically trying to keep your crosshair on the person, doing lots of small damage very quickly. Kind of like a submachine gun, that sort of idea. If you go back to Unreal Tournament days, it's a pulse rifle on secondary fire. So there's a few more medals going through there. You can see I've got the Combat King challenge, so I get a little bit of bonus XP to add to my total. Yay. And my usual bad statistics. Never at the bottom, notice. My statistics are never good, but I'm not at the bottom. If we've been playing deathmatch, I absolutely would be at the bottom. And here you go, commendations now. I think it was the first to get the 2 captures in that match, so I get the highest fucking score. What I hadn't realised, of course, was we massively outnumbered the opposing team. So that kind of takes a bit of the win wasn't quite so good as we thought, when you see the fact that people either dropped out or just weren't there in the first place. And here's me playing through a bit more customizations. New colours have been unlocked. And it's going to be glossy or metallic or matte, so we're having a bit of a play around. My character's obviously changed. Got new heads, new dances, bit of the old cabbage patch for us all there. They are very shiny now, and you see the various boosts you can select to just put which order they go through. Yeah, so
Room spawned. Allied
this
Revenant
has
spawned.
been
Losing zone.
the Doom beta. When it works very well. Just a little bit here actually, from this point.
Quad damage.
Lots of ticks going through. How about that? 4 commendations after that match. Not too shabby. But it hasn't grabbed me, I'm afraid. So it's too different looking from the original Doom. I know there's some people said this is what they had in mind when they played the original Doom. Like, no, the original Doom is exactly what I saw. Came from the Spectrum generation, and that just wasn't there for it. This is just a bit playing out now. This bit that's going to be playing through. But yeah, so there's nothing wrong as far as I'm concerned with the game. It just hasn't done it for me. Although I think I'm also moving more towards the slightly more tactical shooters these days.
Activated.
But I'm just getting on.
Module expired.
In any case, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you very much indeed. Ow. That was a demon kill though. Like, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you next time. Bye for now.
Power Seeker activated.